Hey everybody, it's Chris from SideshowGamble. We are back at the table again today. So today, let me get my notes up real quick. So today what we're going to be focused on is the Holy Grail strategy. So we looked at the analytics of the Route 66, very conservative, light side. I could play it on shooters, I could play it on random rollers. I like it. It's on the list. The next one we looked at was a dark side strategy, which is the Andre 2.0. So the Route 66 comes from Skill and Luck. He's got his own channel. Go check him out. And then the next one, which is the dark side, is the Andre 2.0 that comes from Greg over at 555. Greg is not up on his channel right now. He's taking care of himself and he's focusing on stuff. He's doing good. He's just refocusing and recaging himself. So his channel, I'm sure, will be back up relatively soon. So, but we're going to look at today, we're going to look at a strategy that comes from Waylon's Way Craps, and it's the Holy Grail. Now, the level that he showed it and introduced it to everybody at is a high level. He has a bankroll. You need a bankroll for this strategy. We've got a $2,000 bankroll right here in the rail, and what I want to look at is I want to look at how we can play this strategy at a lower level. I think that this is a very good one. It's a grinder, especially at this level. It grinds out a little bit, but it's pretty consistent. As long as we don't keep hitting 0.7 out, 0.7 out, 0.7 out. If that's the case, then we'll whack the bankroll real fast and it'll be done. So this is a risky one. This is a little bit more aggressive. So I'm classifying this as an aggressive win strategy. Now remember, this series that we're doing, we are looking for a win goal of 25% of the bankroll per session. I'm just doing per session. So every time I do a new session, when I go to DiceCon, it's going to be a $2,000 bankroll. And then after that, if I make my goal for the session, I put that in the pocket. And then the next session I do, I just go in with 2,000. If I can do that 4 times a day, I'd like to do 5 sessions a day. But if I can do that 4 times a day, I will have doubled my bankroll. Well, 25% should be 500 of 2,000. I've been doing 250. So we're looking for 500. My apologies on the previous videos. My percentages in my brain. So 25% is $500 is what we're looking for. I kind of didn't do that with the other 2 videos. My apologies. I just realized that right now as we're speaking. So $500. If I do that 4 times a day, that's the goal, is to double the bankroll in 1 day's sessions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the Holy Grail. So $2,000, I don't want to play it at a very high level, but I've got to be ready to play at a $15 table. Well, baseline is got to be $15. So if I say $15 on the 4 and $15 I'm going to count as 1 unit, that means the 5 is going to have $30. No, $45. My apologies. So $45 on the 5. I've got to have 3 units on the 6 and 8. Well, if I do the math on that, that's $18, and you got to have the cap. So that's going to be a $54 bet on the 6 and 8. So you can see we're putting more money out there. So if we look at that, I'm going to have $54, which will pay 63. It's not a bad little number. I get some change here. So we got some change. I'm going to have $54 on those, right? $2 left there. I'm going to have to go, we said $45 because I have to have 1 unit extra. So you want to be 2 units above. So if there's 1 unit here, it's 3 units. So 45 right there on the 5. And then what I can do now is it'll be $15 on the 4. And then we will have $15 on the 9 and $15 on the 10. It's a very good strategy, and then we'd have $15 in the field. All right, so here's our 15. But you can see we took a lot of the bankroll where we're into this pretty good. So let's look at what we are left in the bankroll. Now, I'm not worried about a shooter. Like if I'm the shooter, I have to add $15 here. But I'm not worried about that right now. So we have got 5, 1,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, $1,810, $1,812. So $1,812 is what we have left. So if I do the math on that real quick, that's 188. We're using 9%, almost 10% of the bankroll on this shooter. So this is a little bit more aggressive. This literally gets me the 10 shooters I need, but that's where we're at. So if we win on these, and again, we're going to say the same rules and principles apply. So if we hit a 4, we're going to double dip. If we hit a 5, we lose the field, but 45 is going to pay us 20. So that would pay 35 on that one, plus 28 right there. So what we're really gaining is if we lose that 15, what I'm really gaining is, put the 15 back, there's 45, 46, 47, 48. I'm gaining $48 in profit. Now remember, we're only looking for $25 per shooter if I'm going for the 10 shooters, if you remember from the first video. But we're not sure how that's going to play out. Now, on the 6 and 8, though, is unique because that's going to pay us 63. So we would get $63. I'd lose the 15, right? Let's break this down real quick. There's 10, 10, because I want to be able to press up the outside. I could not press up everything the way I want without throwing in an additional investment. But if we're playing this strategy, obviously that's not bothering us so much, so we're looking to be a little aggressive on our betting. So I would have to throw in 3 extra... Oh, no. I don't have a cap. My apologies. My apologies. X-nay that, rewind. It would just be on the outside because we're not pressing. The 6 and 8 are used to feed everything else. And then I would just put another $15. And then when I get a hit, I pull it all the way back down to base. So that's what we're going to look at today to see how this plays out. Now, we're not working when the puck is off. When the puck says off, we're not working. So this $15 right here, we're just going, I should put it up there. That $15, I'm just going to put it right there for now. We're going to get some dice. We're going to see what happens. We're just going to randomly toss this and see if we can't make some profit. But it's a risk. And we got a 5-4-9. 5-4-9 is going to be the point. All right. Now we're going to put our $15 out there. And we got a hard 10, which is good. This is good. Hard 10. Now, what's that going to pay? We're going to get paid $15 in the field. We're going to get $27 over there for the 10. And we will take this. That is going to be a $42 profit. That's going to come up here, and we're just going to put it in the rack. We'll deal with fixing the rack here after the shooter, and we'll reevaluate where we're at. And we got a 3-1-4. Big Joe right there. Thank you, Big Joe. Now, that's also going to pay 15 in the field and 27 for the 4. Again, we're going to collect it up. Now, what have we collected so far? If we look at it real quick. All right, we're being smart. There's $4. We are up $84 in 2 rolls. But we've got a lot of risk out there. Remember, there's over $180 out there. But we've got 80 of it, so there's $100 left. And we got aces. That's a great one. Because what that's going to pay is double. Now, hopefully you can find a casino that pays triple on the 12. That's $30. So right now, we're up $114. $114 is what we're up. And we got the 6-1-7. So there it is. This is the part we got to show. So we got a 6-1. We're going to lose everything out there. We're playing aggressive. So everything's going to come down. I'm going to pull it down real quick. Now that we got the big red out of the way, next shooter's coming out. We're getting ready. So we got to know what we're playing. We got to know what we want to get out there, because now we have to go into a recovery mode. We have to go up a level. So we were 15 on the 4, the 9, and the 10. We've got to go to $30 on those now. And I'm going to use that to get some change. So we're going $30 on those. Get over there. And we'll get some change over here. That 25. 30. We were at 45, which means we've got to go to 60 now on this 5. Well, we were at 54 over here. Well, 54 plus 15 is going to be 64, 69, well, 68. Well, 68 isn't a proper bet. So we can do 66, and that's what we'll do. There's 60. I'm going to have to get some change for a black chip here. So we can go 66 out here. It's $11 cap. Now, we were at 15 in the field, so we're going to go to 30 in the field, is what we'd be at. Now, as Waylon says, we go for 2 hits and then we come back down. And it should recover us, and we go back down to the base level, which was what we were across. So we'll get some new dice here. This won't be out here. We're not on and working. We're off. And let's see what happens. And we got a 3, 2, 5. So we're going to be out of the 5. And let's get our field bet out there. And we got a 5, 3, easy 8. All right, we're going to lose the field. That's going to go bye-bye. Now that 8 has got 66 on it, which is going to pay us $77. So there's our 77. Change that one out. 4, 5. And we're going to change all these out. So we have now got to press this to the outsides. So 20, 20, that doesn't quite match, so let's go with, we could do 15 on each. Okay, we'll do 15 on each. Because the 6 and 8 feed the outside. And we're going to rack up, well, we'll throw $15 more. Actually, I'll just do this. So we go 30 in the field. And here we go. I don't know if we don't. No, I think we go. No, we don't go up a little. And there's a 2x4. Okay. There's a 2, 4, 6. All right. Again, we're going to lose the 30. And then we're going to press each one. So we're going to get 77. There's our 77, and we're going to press each one 15 again. On the outside. And we're going to rack this, and we're going to put 30 back in the field. Because we're still at, technically, just level 2. It's just the 6 and 8 are feeding everything else. So there's our field bet. Can we get an outside? And we got a 5, 4, 9. Awesome. So what I would do in this situation, I think Waylon would agree with me, Because I don't have to go for 2 hits on this now because we did get that 9 pressed up pretty good. So we're going to get 30 in the field. And then we are going to get over here. What do we got on this sucker? We've got $60 out there. So that's going to pay 70. This is going to pay 14, which is going to pay us 84. So $84 is what we're getting paid. And then we can come back down to our base level. And what we'll do before we roll again after we get the base set is let's just see where we're sitting at. Did we recover or did we not? So this is going to go to 15. Going to go back down to 15. These are going to go to 54. I'll drop some singles out of my rack. This is going to go down to 45. And this is going to go down to 15. All right. So let's see what we got overall here. Make this simple here. Just color that up for a black chip because I know we used a black chip. And let's see where we've got. So there's that. Can we fix the bankroll? We're going to find out. All right, so let's take a peek at the bankroll now. Yep, that's 45. So bankroll's got 5,000, 1,500, 16, 17, 18, 50, 75, 1895, 1896 is what's up in the bankroll. So maybe we're supposed to go for 2 hits, but we went for 1. And looking at what's out there, we've got 188. So we said, what do we got? 5,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1875, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1895. So let's take a peek real quick. So 2,000 minus 1895, 105 plus 188. So we still have $83 out there. Okay, I think we're about where we were. Let's see what happens. And we got us a 347. So we are going to be into this for a little bit on this one. But again, we lose everything out here. Let's see what happens. All right, so that means we've got to go up. Let's just get some chips out of here. We'll go up to 30, 30. That's going to go to 66. This is going to go to 60. And that's going to go to 30. So see, this is where my bankroll, I'd have to pay very close attention to this because I could screw this up pretty bad. There's 65. There's 30. I need some more change here. $60, 66 on those two, and then we're going to go 30 in the field. Okay. So yeah, bankroll's a little messy now. It's all about that bankroll management. Here we go. So, point came off, put that up here on the rail. We had to press up again. This time, let's do it for 2 hits the way we're supposed to. I think I made that mistake. Ace deuce doesn't do anything for us. All right. And we got a square pair out there on the 8. That rolled. That was not a 9. That is a square pair. So, move that out there. There we go. Put our 30 in the field. And here we go. And we got a 2x4. Okay. So again, we're going to lose this. However, we're going to get paid 77. We're pressing 15 on each. We're going to bank up 17 bucks. Put that there in the rack. We're going to come out another 30. And we got a 6-5 mid-mo yo. All right, that's going to pay us 30. Just rack it. Now, here comes our second hit. And we got a 3-1-4. Good hit. Big Joe from Craftmaster Journey. Always saving my butt. Alright, so we've got 45 out there on that 4. Real quick. So 45, that's going to cost us $2. We'll put $2 down. So 45 is going to pay us 90 bucks. There's our $90. Then we get to come back down, folks. So we're going to come back down to 45 on the 5, 15 on the 4, 15 in the field. Move all that over there. We're going to come back down to 54 on that 6 and 8, 15 on the 9, 15 on the 10. There's 2, 54. Take a 5. There's one change. There we go. And we're just going to throw it up here. It's going to look messy. It's fine. We're going to color it up a little bit and see how we did. Nope, that's my change. All right, everybody's set. Everybody's good. We're back down to our base. And we got a 5-1 mixer. Hit that subscribe button. All right, so again, that's going to pay 63. We're going to lose the 15 in the field. Here's my $63. And I can still press everything 15 on the outside. Rack the $3. But then I got to come back to 15 in the field. And we got the 4-3-7. Oh, this is going to hurt bad. So we got a 4-3. We're going to lose everything. I'd like to try and get through it one time without losing everything. But it is what it is. So we got to come back down again because we're what, 3 shooters into this, and we are just, this is probably the worst case scenario, which is good. Shows us what we really need to see. All right, so we're going to be going to 30. That's going to go to 60. It's going to go to 66. I know it takes a little bit to set this up. 30, 60. 66, 66, 30, 30, and 30. All right. So, take that out of the field for now. Get some new dice. Let's come back here. Let's go ahead and get a point. And we got a 5-2-7. This is why I'm off when the puck is off. And we got a 6-3-9. We can't get nervous about this. We've got to try and recuperate. All right, let's get our 30 out there. And we got a 314. Okay, this is going to be our first hit. All right, 314, 30 over there. We're going to drop $1. That's going to pay us 60. And then we're going to get 30 in the field. It's 90 bucks. It's hit number 1. Just rack it up here. All right, we keep it going. And we got a 2x4. So I can't count this as a hit because it's a 6. So we lose this. We're going to get 77. There's our 77. And then we're going to press 15, 15, 15, 15. Take this, rack it, and we're going to go $30 back in the field. So we've got one hit so far. And there's the 5-2. So this is where I really want to see this. So we got a 5-2. Let's figure this out. Now this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, folks, so I do apologize because we're going to see this play all the way through here. So we're going to lose everything out here. Pull it all down. Can we get through this all the way? And can we come out on top? I don't know. But this is a very aggressive strategy. Alright, so get rid of those. So what were we at? We were at 30, so we got to go to 45. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get $200 in change here. These 2 black chips. And we have got to go up 45 on the 4. So we were at 60. 60 plus, that's going to be 75. And then we've got to go, we were at 66. So we were at 3 was 54. So we need to go to 5. So 5. Let's figure that out real quick just so I can do this right. I don't want to get it wrong. We're going to $90 on that 6 and 8 to be proper. And then we're going to have to go to 45 on those. So, that's the wrong thing. I'm going to need more. There's $100. So you can see how this one gets, it can bite you pretty good. If you're not ready for it. So, put this up in the rack. I'm going to get change again. So you can see that took a big chunk out of the rack. So we're going to take that field out for right now. Bets are off. Get some dice here. Now we've got to get 2 hits at this level, and then we got to go down to the next level. 415. All right. So we're out of the 5. Let's get our bet out there. Got 45 in the field. And we got a 6, 4, 10. All right. So we got 45 on that 10. I'm going to drop $2 for vig. 45 is going to pay me 90. There's my 90. I'm also going to get 45 here, but I'm going to pay 50 for 5. And that's a collect. We need another hit. And then we can come back down a level. And we got another 6, 4, 10 on the end. Nice. That is good. Those are the ones we want. So again, that is another 90 bucks. And I got to pay my $2 vig there. So there's my vig. And then I'm going to pay 50 for 5. We're going to color this up into the rack here. Now, we're going to go down a level. down to 30, down to 30, down to 30. I'll come back to those ones. That's going to go down to 60, down to 30. These are going to go down to 66. And I'm going to have to get some change. There's my change. Rack that up over there. Okay. So, we got our 2 hits. Now, we got to get another 2 hits. And we got a 5, 4, 9. That's a double dipper. That's good. All right, that 9 up there is going to pay us 42. There's our 42, and we're going to get 30 in the field. That's a rack up. Now, we need one more hit. We can get back down to the base. Here we go. Come on, 5. And we got a 2x4. So we're not counting that. That's just a press out. We lose the field. But we've got 66, which is going to pay us 72. There's our $72. And we're going to press 15, 15, 15, and 15. And you could press this other $15. I mean, you could drop $3 if you wanted to and press them all 20. But we need to put another 30 out there in the field. There we go. Hey, we got a 3-2-5. Good. That's the second hit. That's perfect. We couldn't have asked for it to end any better. We lose the field, but we're going to get... We've got 75 on that 5, which is going to pay us 105 right there. Now, that would put us all the way back down to base. So let's see where we're sitting bankroll overall and see if we made any profit or we didn't. We're on our 4th shoot. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on our 5th shooter. So let's see. Let's pull all this out of here. Let's see what we got. Did we? There's $100. We'll color that up. And then we'll just put everything up here. Let's get the rack nice and healthy again. Let's clean it up a little bit. So there's 300. I'm going to color those up to black chips. There's that. So there's 100. Should stand out of the way so you guys can see what's going on. So 5,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so there's our bankroll. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2,000. And we have a profit of, there's 50, 60, 70, 80. $80 plus all the singles here. So we have a profit of $90 just getting through that. So this is where I would say that this strategy is only for controlled shooting or a very hot roll. Like somebody that's hitting those outsides consistently. Like when we're shooting, we can hit the outsides, especially if we're on point, we do really good. Now this video is going to be a longer video because it takes a little bit to put the bets out and explain everything through. But What I like about Wayland's strategy is if you have the bankroll, what I like about it is it's not worrying about the 7. If you've got the bankroll, you'll make the money. No fear of the 7 at all, but you got to have the bankroll. Now, playing it at the level that he plays it at, you're going to need like $3,000 to $5,000 is what I would say. We only have $2,000. So we've got to be able to withstand some bad runs of 0.7 outs, 0.7 out, 0.7 out. And hopefully somebody gets on a good run of, maybe 20 rolls, maybe 15 roller would get us back in the game. But that's what I like about this strategy. It plays every number. There's a thought to it. There's a process to it. It plays every number on the board. So you can see it looked bad, but we have $90 in profit. So if once we got back down to base, we go, you know what? The table's not going my way. We got lucky there. We got back out, but I'm still walking. And you can't see the green because I'll hold it over there. You can see the green. See, if I hold it here, you can't see the green. Right there. $90 in profit. That's not bad for 28 rolls. If you do the math, I think it's like $3 or $4 a roll, which isn't bad. It's actually $2 a roll, $3 a roll, roughly $3 a roll, which isn't bad. So definitely provide your thoughts on it. Should I add this one? I've got it on my list to put in my tool bag for DiceCon because I like it. It's aggressive. It plays every number, but you can get in trouble real quick. That's my fear on this strategy. However, going to DiceCon with a bunch of good shooters and good guys that play craps all the time and they understand it, I'm not too worried. If I was at a random table, I don't know if I would play this on a random. I would probably play this on somebody that I think can shoot the dice or myself. So I'm not calling this a random strategy. I'm calling this a shooter strategy or a controller or a dice influencer or whatever terminology of words you want to use. Not random. You saw what we did with random, and it can hurt our point. We're not even at an average SRR right now. So there you go. Hey guys, as always, thanks for watching. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. If you got some strategies out there that you want to see played out, by all means, let me know. If you got a strategy that you think I should take to Vegas, that's a pretty solid strategy and it's simple. I'm keeping the keep it simple stupid, so that when I'm at the table, I'm not getting confused because I'm writing them all down in my book over there that you can't see that I'm pointing at, but I will have it as a quick reference in front of my face. I'm also going to try and record all my dice throws or the dice throws at the table. That way, when I come back, I can kind of walk myself through it and say, okay, did we play the right strategy or did we not? So, hey guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. And as always, until next time, I will talk to you guys later.